What's going on? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to the Matrix Show. To everyone that's new here, thank you for coming through. It's a show. It's a show. Every time I stream, I get better. And gotta be a little organized. So I like to split. I'm gonna split it up into little segments. Today, you feel me? Gotta say the best for last. Dig what I'm saying? Dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Um, Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, y'all. It's a little warm. It's cold. It's warm. It's cold. We don't know what it is. We don't know. We don't know. But I tell you what I do know. We got a few little reactions go over. You feel me? Got the little seems to be they arrested the Avatar leaker, 26-year-old guy. We're gonna get to him. Uh, Update on David. Um, and also David, the Avatar leaker. You know, what do I say? Avatar leaker. Do I want to give y'all something else? Let me give y'all something else, cause I got a few stuff lined up. Oh, should we? Uh-huh. Let's we could just add that
Yo, what's
one.
poppin', y'all? You ever see?
We could just add that in there. But first, let's start with this first, let's start with this Avatar thing. Yeah, right? This Avatar stuff's crazy, y'all. They finally caught the leaker. Uh-oh, don't want to spill my Red Bull. Don't want to spill the Red Bull. Don't want to spill the Red Bull. Just getting a little comfortable if you don't mind, y'all. Getting a little comfortable. All right. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Mr. Avatar, man. You feel what I'm saying? The Avatar guy, the man who leaked the unsung hero. Or is he? Is he a hero or a villain? Let's find out. The Avatar leaker. Is he a hero or a villain? Let's find out. Oh yeah. Do-do-do, da-da-dee, da-da-do. Right here. And like always, we want to give credit to this channel. The channel is from Antoine Vendele. Apologize if I pronounced it incorrectly, but it's Antoine Vendele. They got 306 subscribers, a very successful YouTube channel in my eyes. And this is what happens when you leak an Avatar movie. I think he was the first one to get updated. Got 19K. Let's get into it. Make sure that everything. Yeah, let's go.
Someone is going to prison over the Avatar Aang movie.
No.
A 26-year-old man has just been arrested in Singapore. His devices have been seized, a copy of the film was recovered from his possession, and he is now
Sing.
facing up to 7 years behind bars and a $50,000 fine. This story just became something completely different, and I'm going to walk you through all of it, how he got here, who did this, what Paramount is saying versus what is actually being reported, and what this means for Avatar Studios going forward.
7 years and $50,000 fine. I hope he made a good ROI off this. Like, I hope he didn't just leak it for nothing. I hope you got paid, boy.
But first, real quick, I owe you an explanation for why this video is so late. This past week, my son was
Mm, I'm gonna say this. With all due respect, I apologize to your son and everything that's going on. I prayed the best for you and your family, and I hope y'all getting through whatever y'all going through right now. Respectfully, I'm only saying this because when I skip this part, I don't want you to think I'm doing this, because your family tied young. So I'm gonna say this again. Respect to your son. Whatever you and your family going through, I hope y'all get through it. My prayers will be with you and your family. Respectfully. This part.
As it did, you need to understand the road that it led to, because this isn't just a story about a hacker getting caught. This is a story about a franchise that was already fighting for its life before anyone touched a single server. So 2020, Avatar Studios is formed, a dedicated division built specifically to expand the Avatar universe, and the flagship project is an animated movie, a direct continuation of The Last Airbender, following an older
Sincere card. What's up? Pick up the phone. Know who that is. What's up, gang?
Team Avatar into their young adulthood. For fans of this franchise, this was everything. This was an announcement that we had been waiting for years. The plan was always a theatrical release, a big screen debut, the kind of event that tells the world, hey, Avatar is back and it is serious. Directors Lauren Montgomery, Steve Ahn, and William Mata, a brand new voice cast including Steven Yeun, Dave Bautista, and Eric.
Oh. What's that? What's that?
Animation was
Like
handled by Flying
crazy,
Bark
man.
Productions and later
That
Studio
was
Mir.
crazy.
So these people put their
What's the word? What's the word, gang? What's the word, gang? Man, I'm tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? Then I'm gonna get back to the video. I'm gonna tell you what it is. We ain't had a scary movie in so long, bro. That that scary movie 6 has to come back. It has to revive the generation. We ain't have nothing like that in so many years, brother. I'm a 94 baby. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm from 94. I'm with you. Man, but we ain't had no movie so great like that in years, brother. We need it back. We need it back, gang. We need it back. Man. Where's that? Hey, man, shout out to you, bro. We need more people like you.
heads down and worked on this movie from 2020 with one understanding. This
Okay.
movie was going to theaters. They even got a CinemaCon showcase in 2023. And that's not a streaming announcement, that's Paramount.
The rapper Big Daddy Kane? No, I was born 94, not 84, brother. No, I'm just talking shit. Big Daddy Kane at the OG. He on the OG in the rap games.
Standing in front of theater owners and saying, hey, this one is coming to you. Then the delay started. October 2025, pushed. January 2026, pushed again. October 2026, delays happened. And
It says search up on YouTube the King's Family scary movie. Alright. Only because you're one of my only viewers. And I'm gonna go to it. Let's see what you're talking about. With the Kang's family. I feel like I know what you're talking about as soon as it pulls up. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, but boom. Yeah, yeah, the Kang's.
Do you live here by yourself?
Well, yes, we've tried to rent it out, but people don't seem to want to stay very.
I would never shake his effing hand. I'm sorry. That's one nasty motherfucker. That hand traumatized me as a kid. If you wasn't traumatized by that hand as a kid, I don't know what to tell you.
Long. Oh, there's old Mother Kane,
Either I'm a pimp for real.
and that's old Master Kane.
That's all Master Kane.
Yeah.
That's Big Daddy Kane.
And you know what makes it funny? Like I seen this movie several times before in the years past. I don't know. I guess it's just funny and not because he put Big Daddy Kane in motherfucker. Boy, is it? Is it? Yeah, Kane. Boy, that shit funny. That shit funny. Good shit. Good shit. Shout out to sincere card. But Discord. Yeah, I'll put the Discord in. Let me put my Discord in the chat. I gotta hold Discord. We a little deep in there. We a little deep in there. What is it? What is it? Ah, da da ding, da da dong, da da dong. Da da ding, da da doo, da da dong. Invite. Copy link. Finna put it right in the chat for you, my boy. Alright, skip tutorial. Put it right in the chat. Anybody else want to join the Discord too? It's open to anybody. Okay. It's open to anybody. Okay, at least I know my mic's working. Okay, it's open to anybody. Oh God, well, we on deck with it, bro. I got a whole playlist I'm going through, man. You feel me? But yo, what? Finna get back to this on the Avatar thing, cause they arrested the person who leaked the Avatar. I don't know if you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender game, but they arrested buddy, a 26-year-old cat, a 26-year-old cat. Uh, if I'm at a GTA admin, I'm not gonna lie, shit. Uh, I'd be like, hey, bro, what's up with that GTA 6 game? Fuck with me, fuck. Nah, shit, goddamn, shit. Try to take some notes or whatever. Try to probably be like, hey, bro, throw me some sauce, throw me some game. I got a degree in IT, and I'm also going to school for IT still. I got my associates last year, and I got about a year and a couple more semesters. Let's say about a year, then I get my bachelor's. Cause I'm going summer, everything. So I'll try to take some notes from Buddy. Other than that, shit, what, be his friend? Cool. What's up, man? I need more like-minded friends. Rockstar admin. That'd be cool. You feel me? Like a GTA Mario, like someone who works with Rockstar Games. What if one joined your stream and gave you GTA 6? Alright, if you give me GTA 6, I need you to give me a passport and the plane ticket to Bali. Because I gotta get the fuck out of here if you don't do that shit. Once you do that shit, I won't even have to tell nobody. They gonna come, I'm gonna wake up, FBI gonna be like, D, or Mr. So and so. But they're gonna say my government name. Like, what are you doing here? We heard you have what? How? What? Did you not see what's going on? You not see what's going on? He said, well, we heard you download GTA 6. How did you know? I didn't tell nobody what's going on here. That's the type of world we living in. So check Discord. Imagine posting the what you call it, general chat. Oh yeah. You gonna see the gang up in there. Imagine as soon as you open on GTA 6. On God, bro. I ain't hell no, boy. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be like that movie with The Rock. I don't know. It's a movie with The Rock. He saves his son from the FBI because he got drugs from the cartel. So basically, it went like this: the son was buying drugs or whatever from his friend off a line, and when his friend sent him the drugs over through UPS or FedEx, the FedEx came to the door with the box of drugs. Then when he opened the door and he received the drugs and everything, the postal man was like, "Here you go, okay." Postal man left. He goes to the kitchen, opens the box. As soon as he opens the box, it was like something inside the box was like a trigger, like an alarm. Boo, 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 police, open up, boom, 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 boom. Man, he got the heck on. What is this? Hey, that boy Sincere Cardi. Oh yeah, you gonna meet some folks up in the chat, man. Got some pretty cool folks in Discord. We're pretty cool over there. He say, yeah, woo. That boy, very, I ain't opening shit. I don't open no packages I don't recognize. I don't open no email I don't recognize. I don't open shit. I don't even open the spam calls I get. I'm that. I go to school for IT, bro. I don't do this shit. Why? I'm paranoid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you've been playing minute, but I see you, bro. I'm gonna get back to this real quick.
William Mata, a brand new voice cast including Steven Yeun, Dave Bautista, and Eric Nam. And animation was handled by Flying Bark Productions and later Studio.
No, 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 no. What's this? No, no, no. Damn, I messed up. Let me start from the beginning. So this guy right here, 26 years old. 26.
Someone is going to prison over the Avatar Aang movie. A 26-year-old man has just been arrested in Singapore. His devices have been seized, a copy of the film was recovered from his possession, and he is now facing up to 7 years behind bars and a $50,000 fine.
7 years and a $50,000 fine. I hope he did not leak that for any damn thing. Like, I hope Bird got at least like $250,000 out the be like, boy, I'ma lick it. He ain't get shit out this shit, boy. Boy, you crap, boy.
This story just became something completely different, and I'm going to walk you through all of it, how he got here, who did this, what Paramount is saying versus what is actually
You're what, level 128?
being reported, and what this means for Avatar Studios going forward. But first, real quick, I owe you.
Oh, yeah. We had skip his son part. No disrespect. I guess his son was sick or something. He was going through. He couldn't make videos. So all respect to the creator's son, because I don't want him to feel disrespected when I skipped straight to the part. So respect to his son. You know what I'm saying?
To understand the road that it led to, because this isn't just a story about a hacker getting caught. This is a story about a franchise that was already fighting for its life before anyone touched a single server. All right, so 2020, Avatar Studios is formed, a dedicated division built specifically to expand the Avatar universe, and the flagship project is an animated movie, a direct continuation of The Last Airbender, following an older Team Avatar into their young adulthood. For fans of this franchise, this was everything. This was an announcement that we had been waiting for years. The plan was always a theatrical release, a big
years. It was like years. Dead ass for real. I remember hearing rumors about this a couple years ago. I'm not gonna lie, but then I mistakenly thought it was going to be just another series on Netflix. Y'all seen the Netflix series? I kind of like that one. I'm waiting for season. They're supposed to be coming with season 2 on the Netflix one this year for Avatar as well. They picked that perfect timing. I'm not gonna lie, perfect timing.
screen debut, the kind of event that
Perfect timing, Netflix.
tells the world, hey, Avatar is back and it is serious. Directors Lauren Montgomery, Steve Ahn, and William Mata, a brand new voice cast including Steven Yeun, Dave Bautista, and Eric Nam. And animation was handled
Bautista? Who? I know.
by Flying
I ain't
Bark
gonna say
Productions and later Studio Mir. So these people put their heads down and worked on this movie from 2020 with one understanding. This movie was going to theaters. They even got a CinemaCon showcase in 2023. And that's not a streaming announcement, that's Paramount standing in front of theater owners and saying, hey, this one is coming to you. Then the delay started. October 2025, pushed. January 2026, pushed again. October 2026, delays happen.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Gang. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, boy.
Nah, that ain't it at all.
Boy. Boy, no, you didn't. Hold on, y'all. Somebody, some crazy junk, boy. Hold on, boy. You fuck, boy. Yeah, that boy really did. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. Mm, uh, That boy. This man. Oh my. That's crazy. Oh my. For sure, bro. Yeah, come through, man. Come through. I'll lie. I'll lie, bro. This man, this man just added me to his equation. He just added me to the bullshit. I'm not gonna lie though. I think, bro, I'm not. If y'all see what I just seen right now, chat, Kick, Twitch, my YouTube people, if y'all just seen what I just seen right now, I can't even say that shit. But one of the chat people, I ain't even, my boy, this boy dropping some shit now. This boy dropping some shit now. Yo, shout out to gang though. But my fault, y'all. If y'all just seen what I seen, y'all be like, bro, what? It's one of them. It's really one of them. You had to stop and take a look at, y'all. So back to this. I'm sorry.
Animation is hard, and that's understandable. But then December 2025 happened. Paramount chief David Ellison, fuck that guy, made the call. No theatrical release, straight to Paramount Plus, fall 2026. That's it. No warning, no conversation. Just it's gonna be a streaming thing now.
Oh no, we don't want that, gang. Nah, you keep that. No, we don't want that. We don't want that, gang. Nah, we don't want that. We don't want that at all.
And I want you to sit with that for just a second. These
Oh.
filmmakers worked on this movie for years, under the assumption that
You can keep that, brother. You can keep that, brother. We don't want that. We don't want that.
their work would have been on the biggest screen possible.
I said we don't want that. All those people getting snatched up for the UFOs. I'm good. I do not accept. I do not accept.
Animator Julia Schul said it best. They worked on this movie expecting to celebrate their hard work in the theaters, only to watch people pass their shots around on Twitter like candy. The movie was already in trouble before a single frame leaked, though. It already
Of
felt
course, it was already in trouble.
like it was fighting for its life. So, Saturday, April 12th, an X account called I'm Still Dissin' posted a claim that Nickelodeon accidentally emailed them the entire Avatar Aang movie. 2 scenes dropped, full scenes, adult teen Avatar, Taga, the spirit world. I already covered that in my previous video, which is the last video that I did on this channel, and that's the reason why I've been gone for like a week. It's funny, okay, just a little aside, I actually had the video ready to go. He was about to record something about the full leaks, but then my son had to go ahead and be born, so I can never actually get that video done. So now I'm doing this as like an update, basically. But yeah, the leaks did not stop there with those 2 leaks, as you guys know. The full movie then came out. And now, as of today, we know the full story of how it actually got there. And it is not what
So basically, the story was somebody negligently emailed the wrong person, right? That's what we all think, right? That's what we all thought, right? That's what I thought. That's what I still think.
what it looked like on the surface. Let's start with I'm Still Dissin', because he is not the hacker. According to the Hollywood Reporter, I'm Still Dissin' told them he didn't even know what he had when he first received the file. A friend from his old hacker days sent it to him. He looked it up and saw it was a Paramount Plus thing, and decided to, in his words, troll a little bit. He added a hashtag Peggle Crew watermark to the clips as a nod to whoever actually sourced them. He was not planning to release according to the video
let's
done, so
start
now I'm
over.
doing this as like an update, basically. But yeah, the leaks did not stop there with those 2 leaks, as you guys know. The full movie then came out. And now, as of today, we know the full story of how it actually got there. And it is not what it looked like on the surface. Let's start with I'm Still Dissin', because he is not the hacker. According to the Hollywood Reporter, I'm Still Dissin' told them he didn't even know what he had when he first received the file. A friend from his old hacker days sent it to him. He looked it up and saw it was a Paramount Plus thing, and decided to, in his words, troll a little bit. He added a hashtag Peggle Crew watermark to the clips as a nod to whoever actually sourced them. He was not planning to release the full movie. That happened separately through someone else on a different platform. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Peggle Crew is the same group behind the infamous 2016 cyber attack on the
The alleged Avatar movie leaker has been arrested. The man accused of posting a leaked film along could face with 7 years in prison.
file hosting website, FosHub. This is not a group of amateurs. This is an organized community with a documented history of breaching digital infrastructure, and one of their associates allegedly set their sights on the Avatar movie. Here is what Singapore police have now confirmed. reported by Variety, Deadline, Kotaku, The Wrap, and The Straits Time as the primary source. So this is a pretty legit verification. A 26-year-old man in Singapore gained unauthorized remote access to a media server on which the film was stored.
How did he gain authorized? How did he gain the unauthorized remote access? If it wasn't hacking, something happened.
He downloaded it, he distributed it. Singapore police received a report on April 16th. They identified him and arrested him within a single day. His electronic devices were seized.
Singapore wasn't playing. They said, "Oh, that's him. Got him."
Copy of the film was recovered from his possession, and now he is under investigation and faces up to 7 years in prison and $50,000 in fines. No conviction yet. The investigation is still ongoing, but the arrest has been made. Now, here's the part that no one is really fully connecting, at least in my opinion. So initially, Paramount was trying to frame it as that this was not an attack, or at least that their internal systems were not compromised. But I don't know. That seems like that was them trying to save face because, I don't know, it looks like they actually did get hacked. But now what they're trying to say is that the compromise was on their ecosystem, not on their internal servers. So the question of accountability is more complicated than their clean statement makes it sound. Paramount is doing what studios do. They are protecting their position, and their statement isn't exactly wrong from like a legal standpoint, but it isn't the complete picture either. There is a real conflict between what is officially being said and what the reporting actually reveals. But here is a number that should stop everybody cold. It is estimated that nearly 50 million people have now watched this movie illegally.
50 million. 50 million. 50 million. How many people in the world? Hey Siri, give me a number of how many people stay in America. Hey Siri, how many people stay in America? Over 333 million people. 50 million of those 330 million people watch this movie illegally. Even you.
50 million. And on Letterboxd, a platform where people log films they've actually watched, The Legend of Aang is currently sitting among the 5 most watched films of the entire week. Let that sink in. A movie that hasn't officially...
A movie that hasn't even came out yet is already at the top charts. Y'all, bro, I know the creators are pissed.
Released. A movie with zero studio...
And I'm not trying to say that talk down on them, but I'm saying, I'm not trying to say that to, like, talk condescending when I say I know they're pissed. Like, I'm happy that they're pissed, but I'm like, if I was them, I'd be pissed. Like, bro.
Marketing. Zero trailers, zero promotional campaign. It's one of the most watched films on the planet right now.
Imagine if they promoted it. Oh my God, bro.
Now, the hacker faces a maximum fine of $50,000. And I want to be...
That's it? Only 50, when you think about it, 50 million people seeing this and still watching this. And he's only getting 7 years and $50,000 fine. I don't wish jail upon nobody unless they're rapists, unless they're rapists, unless they, do the weird stuff, But in stuff like this, bro, 50,000. What if you was the movie creator, right? You and your team put together, it took y'all like 4 or 5 years to put this together, right? Just to have a 26-year-old snot-nosed kid leak your shit and to have it be at top of the damn movie box with no promotion, already seen by 50 million people.
Be very clear about something. $50,000 is nothing. It is an insult, really. And here's why.
That's a slap in the face. Like you just said fuck them. You just said fuck the creators. Fuck y'all's hard work. We don't care how dedicated y'all was. Fuck them years. Make it again. Just make it again.
Paramount Plus subscriptions run roughly about $8 to $14 a month. If even 10 or 15% of those 50 million illegal viewers would have subscribed to watch this movie legitimately, and that is a conservative estimate, you're looking at 5 to 7.5 million lost subscribers. At an average of $10 a month for even just 1 or 2 months, that's somewhere between $50 million and $150 million in lost revenue. That's conservative, by the way.
This is what he just being charged with. So he might just be getting charged with a $50,000 fine because the law he broke, it probably only equals a $50,000 amount, but his ass gonna get sued out the wazoo. Oh boy, you gonna get sued. This is a suit. You gonna get sued. These people probably gonna sue you so damn bad, boy. Your great grandkids gonna be in debt, boy.
And that doesn't account for subscribers who might have stayed on the platform beyond the movie, which is the entire business model behind a streaming exclusive. Yeah, so that fine doesn't really match up. But granted, I don't know how much money they would actually get out of this person if they even, went for full damages, because obviously this person does not have $50 million or $150 million in their account. But
they will get that in generations.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Wait, meet Devish, aka Meet Devish, aka I Dis Everything. He used an exploit to gain unauthorized. Oh, so he fraudulently gained unauthorized access to a screener company. Then downloaded the latest Avatar movie and leaked it. Well, it's another case of fuck around and find out. He was also sentenced in 2016 for breaching NFL's Twitter account and tweeting with it from his home IP address. 2016 is 2026. He's 26 now. Man, he been doing this since he was 15, 16 years old, probably before then. Oh, man. This is a little demon.
But this is where I'm going to be honest with you, because this isn't just about one movie. Avatar Studios was built on a promise, a trilogy of animated films at one point. There was supposed to be a Korra movie. There was supposed to be like a Zuko standalone movie.
What? Huh? What was this? Huh? Adult Team Avatar? Wait, what? Okay. Adult Team Avatar? New Earth Avatar? Zuko? Spin-off? So that means they got another one in London. Whoa, bro. That means they got another movie. They got another Avatar movie. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. But, bro, they got 2 more animated avatars that look like, from my opinion, that looks like they already just waiting to drop. Cause they got the New Earth Avatar. That means they got 2 more. Oh man. Okay, I take it back. They probably got Zuko on deck. They don't have a date for a New Earth Avatar. It just says winter 2025. Zuko might already be made though. Zuko's probably already created. Cause it's dropping the same day that it was supposed to drop the day before. The Adult Team Avatar. Oh man, yeah, Zuko's already created.
There's supposed to be an entire expanded universe. That was the vision, but Avatar Studios has been underwater for a while now, even before any of this happened. The delays, the theatrical cancellation, the sense that Paramount doesn't really fully believe in this project the way that the fans and the filmmakers do, and now the first movie out of the gates, the one that was supposed to prove that Avatar Studios could deliver, which I think they did mostly, in terms of the animation quality, maybe not the story, but maybe I'll get into that later when the official movie comes out and I can give my official thoughts on the final film. But I don't know, seeing all of this leak information, the 50 million views, it shows that this franchise has commercial power and that Paramount really dropped the ball on not having this in theaters. If this movie underperforms on Paramount Plus, though, the conversation about the core film changes. The conversation about the trilogy changes. Studios don't greenlight sequels based on goodwill. They greenlight them based on numbers. And right now, those numbers are in genuine jeopardy. Original Toph voice actress Michaela Jill Murphy said it directly on a TikTok. Stop sharing it, stop consuming it, stop talking about it, and watch it when it comes out. Now, while that's great advice, I'm sorry I was part of that 50 million and I had to watch it. I had to see what was going on.
Oh,
But
you self snitch, brother. You idiot.
at the same time, I'm actually going to support it. So whether it goes to theaters, whether it is going into wherever, I'm going to support it. Similar to how I'm doing with the Avatar fighting game that's coming out soon. I myself am not a fighting game person. I'm just not built for those kind of games, but I'm going to support the heck out of that. I'm going to pre-order that game because it looks like it's top quality and I want to see that from Avatar. But before I get into my final thoughts, I want to take a second. I wrote a book series that I think you will enjoy if you like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's called TJ Young and the
Shout out to TJ Young and the Old Shower series. Y'all go check them out, bro. This is his page right here. I think that's it. Y'all want to go check his page out. His Antoine Bandele, 306 subscribers, man. Great video, brother. Great video. Thank you for the update. If y'all want to check him out again, his Antoine Bandele, because sometimes I'm not going to put the URL in a link. I shouldn't say that. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes I'll forget to put the video link in my description, so I make sure I say it through the video. Okay, that was Antonio Bandele. Yeah. Now let's see what next. Oh, Young and May dropped the FDO freestyle. Young and May back. We ain't seen her in a minute. When's the last time she dropped a video? Ooh, that's heat. That's heat. Let's check out something real cool. When's the last time Young and May dropped something? I fuck with Young and May. 3 weeks ago. Man, maybe I don't fuck with Young and May. I didn't know she dropped shit. I didn't know she dropped shit like that back to back. Goddamn, who this? Okay, goddamn, hold on. Right. But yeah, I didn't know she dropped in a minute. Okay. Yeah, let's go back and see FDO. FDO. Yeah.
Notice what we doing.
Okay.
Y'all already know how I'm bumming, man. Back on it.
What we done?
Man, it's DOA. Dead on arrival if they running up. Shoot first, ask questions last. Who the fuck told you to fuck with us? I just want money and some pussy. I don't be wanting much. Relationships never last. All my hoes say I don't love enough. I just need Jesus. My PTSD be having me tweaking. I'm reaching for the Glock in my pocket. Soon as he flexed, then I'm squeezing. Sending spirit to G.O.D. Leave his body beneath me. It may take it easy, I'm on a whole nother level. I put that street shit behind me, and I ain't never been pussy. Real street niggas know my body. Keep my money a mystery and keep snakes off the property. I don't beef on the internet, cause police probably plot on me. Man, y'all federal. FBI watching your stupid ass.
Yo, federal, FBI watching your stupid ass. Boy, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to glaze, but I did it.
Beef on the internet, cause police probably plot on me. Man, y'all federal.
FBI watch your stupid ass.
That new Rari, tell them keep up or watch me do the
dash.
Black card credit 760, I'm barely using cash. That Cadillac Escalade bulletproof, you can't shoot through the glass. Smoking and drinking, blowing money, damn, I was moving fast. And nowadays, I don't wanna argue, I'd rather sue your ass.
Nowadays, I don't want to argue. I'd rather sue your ass, boys. I'm playing with it.
I just blew a bag. These 20 pointers glow in the dark. Bitch, don't even use the flash. And niggas be pressed about a baddie, cause they ain't used to that. And I still treat a baddie like she average.
That boy CRC back.
The money is vintage, old hundreds in this new Louis bag. And this shit, I'm finna set it off. I'm acting boosie bad. I love being so.
Said from the dead.
Bottles of water, that 40 pack out of Kroger. Still protecting my Still use God as a weapon, don't let the devil approach you. Don't let him provoke you, I beat that war like a soldier. I was battling demons attacking me like a vulture. I've been in my music the only time that I'm social. I'm just giving you game, shorty, come here, let me coach you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Man, B.O.D. Back on my dick soon as the album dropped. Came around that roundabout. They thought I was down and out. And yeah, I'm still indie. Count the numbers. How y'all gonna count me out? It's a rap for y'all niggas soon as that album out. Queen. Fuck these niggas talking about, man. Nah, I ain't back. I'm just picking up where I left off.
So I ain't back. I'm just picking up where I left off, man.
Body is MA. Big mob shit. Shred life. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit hard. I fought with that. It said, I ain't gonna argue. I'm gonna sue your ass. What you talking about? Put you on another one, my fault, man. Not my fault, but I like him too. I've been listening, buddy, to Nino Breeze. Put you on that, man. Got that Amaretta. That Amaretta, motherfucker. Cosa Nostra. I fuck with Nino, man. Nino gonna be one of the ones bring the rap game back, man. One of the hardest one out of Florida right now, in my opinion.
So our silence can't penetrate. I say,
Them lies, man, lies.
Let niggas have your size that lie know to gratify. I'd rather die before I switch up on a bitch up on my niggas. I can make that call, I pick the phone up, sit them cone them better. I remember sitting in the dorm, attention form of killers. I'm on same old type of shit you on, who misinformed you nigga.
Everybody got that shit on and shit. That's how I want my whole crew to be when we make it to the top, man. Everybody gonna have that shit on. You ain't gonna know who the leader is. You dig what I'm saying?
Conversations with a real one. How the fuck you forge out all those shells and you ain't kill none? Shit, you know that little gun only told that for attention. Nigga, you ain't trying to hit none. Turn families to victims. Spent years inside the system. All the hotter days I missed them. Write letters, send a kiss to little sis. I stress inside a question life. How can I rest at night? I hear the demons get to screaming, leave me petrified. Cut extra ties to those who left my side. I no longer recognize the faces who all spray me down with hatred, just like pesticides. Who me? Now I won't never lie. Hit a move and testify. Struggle hard, no question, boy. Came in the cold world thug and ain't have nothing, but I bet that I gained everything I wanted. Still 100, nigga respect my mind and respect my grind. All I overcame, faced a federal indictment. I ain't never told a thing. My main nigga the one that bit me. I ain't even know the game. I was still extending my hand when I should have blown his brain in that thing. They ain't never stole my chain. No 6 figures in 2014. That was way before the fame. But I didn't know
my name, nigga.
Stayed and do my thing.
Bro, that shit hard, bro. I don't cap, bro. It's the cadence, bro. That shit too hard, bro. Like, bro, I got that own style, bro. Like, you could never heard this man before, and he would stand out to you.
Every song I'm talking sported, ride a beat like shoulder bang. Hit 2 4 and total grass. I watch the bitches go insane. Had the heat game on the foot next day, you know, private plane. I like find a thing, find that holes and diamond rings. I've been giving game for years, and I'm still trying to explain. Hey, I'm starting to think y'all niggas slow down.
Bro, just
I ain't picking up what I'm putting down.
Bro, just riding the beat type shit, man. Bro, just riding the beat type shit, man. I'm not next here. Got a boy Helio Yassin. Got Helio Yassin. Cuff'em Bullies Dez online. Streamer Cuff'em and streamer Dez. I think there's a beef going with the Clover House folk got there.
Somebody on the internet that just isn't accustomed to the internet. That's exactly what one of the people that Kai Cenat tried to put on by the name of Dez is. And he got into a beef with one of Aiden Ross's disciples. I don't even think it's respectable to...
Hold on, my fault. This is Helio... My fault. This is Helio Yassin page on YouTube. If y'all familiar with Helio Yassin Extras, he's really popular on YouTube as well, in my opinion. 102K subscribers. Yep, if y'all want to check him out.
To call him a disciple anymore because he's made a name for himself. And that guy is Cuff'em. So Cuff'em had recently dissed, he went back and
Cuff'em is Aiden Ross's boy.
Forth with Reggie, who's another member of Clover Boys, another one of Kai Cenat's disciples. He had already been doing content himself. Dez is just straight a birth child of Kai Cenat, in the same way that, hell, Ray is a birth child of Kai Cenat. They had no motion, nothing.
Birth child is crazy, but I mean, These is Kai peoples, yeah.
Going on before Kai Cenat. So this beef starts between them on January 9th of this year when Cuffham gets banned from Dez's chat.
Like, is it beef? Like, did my brother switch up on me?
Uh-oh.
Did my brother switch up on me? Or my brother switch up on me like that, man? This shit crazy, bro. Like, the nigga you would think never switch up on you, bro.
So right here, you kind of have Cuffham trolling a little bit because he does have a little bit of a history with these guys. Kai Cenat found Cuffham
If y'all brothers for real to pick up that phone and tap in with one another. Don't get online with the bullshit.
funny enough that he flew him out, or that he had him come to Mafiathon 3. He did not fly him out. It was Aiden Ross.
I would hit my brother line and be like, hey, bro, we good? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Chop it up real quick, you know what I'm saying? Try to figure it out. I feel like once we go online with it, how can we be brothers? If we gotta bring everybody else in our business. You know what I'm saying? That's it crazy.
That gassed up the jet and sent him. But Cuffham had sent a bunch of gifts in the chat, and Kai Cenat likes Cuffham, and he was like, you know what, this guy does do a little bit, but let me bring him on here. So these guys all met at the Mafiathon 3 house because Cuffham was at Mafiathon 3 just for that day during the collab when Dez was there the whole time because he's part of the Clover Boys, so he had to help with, not the production, but be one of the casting characters. So just 2 days later, something else would happen.
Oh, you do too much, bro. I'm saying, I'm trying to.
I do too much.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what the internet say about you. When you said on Constant that stream, bro, everybody was slandering you, bro. I was on your side, Clover. Everybody said you tried to end Mafiathon 3 early. When everybody was like, send Dez home, Dez do too much, Dez always yelling. I'm like, yo, I just don't understand him. I get it. So how I do too much, my high?
So this is funny too, and this.
I think it's just all a bunch of fake relationships in this streaming shit. Ain't nobody really brothers in this motherfucking shit. Or this is all just content.
This is true. When Dez was on, there was a moment in the stream of Mafiathon 3 where this guy Dez could not control his temper, and he let off some words that are banned words. If there was anybody else,
that boy crashed out on you.
They would have shut down that stream and banned him if it wasn't the golden boy of Twitch, Kai Cenat. Like, this guy's letting off slurs multiple times throughout the stream that could have gotten Kai Cenat banned. This guy did not know how to act at the top of the streaming game, and that's his man's too. So he didn't even know how to control his temper or control his mouth. So when he's saying like Cuffham is doing too much, Cuffham is right, and I like that Cuffham is using like.
I mean, with all due respect, we all have that one homie that just be a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we know for a fact, like if any shit like goes down or whatever, they gonna be the ones that you know ride or die for real. They just be a little extra sometimes, but it's all, you know. We all got that one friend, man. We all got that one homie. It's all good.
This New York slang to, you know, throw some shots at the guy. So things would quiet down a little bit until February, about a month later, when Cuffham would troll Dez again from this clip.
Now, what the fuck did you just do this lip at the end? Good God. This nigga got two ass cheeks as lips, my nigga. Hey, I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah, my fault.
Dez would largely try to avoid replying as best as he can. I mean, he did already ban him from his Twitch chat until Blackboy Max called up Dez and also Cuffham and asking them about, yo, what about this Diss Wars? So Blackboy Max, he had hosted it used to be Song Wars, but it's Diss Wars between.
Yeah, I remember. I kept seeing little clips about this. They said they said that boy Ben the Don was going hard. They said Ben the Don was the best one. Shit.
A bunch of different streamers, they would make diss tracks and they would debut them and play them on stream. From this, we got a lot of drama that ensued afterwards, namely between Cuffham and Reggie of the Clover Boys, but also between other people, like this one between Cinna's friend, her roommate, and this other guy, Brady Goo, which we may cover, but I don't really know if you guys care about that. I mean, I barely care about it. Like, I looked into all of it, but I'm like, dude, do I really want to talk about this for 15 minutes? Absolutely not. But I may do it anyway. But Cuffham would call out Dez for being a little bit scared.
I just saw the clips, my high. What happened?
Get
bro, cause you're bro, like, bro, they don't know what you might say. You might say something out of pocket.
Is this content or is this serious? Like, damn. Like, as a viewer, and I'm looking at this as entertainment, but then I'd be skeptical sometimes. Like, are they for real?
Bro.
So this one. Tell Drake not to say out of pocket. Then tell Kendrick Lamar don't keep it PG. So this one. We're gonna have fun. You know what? Let me calm down. You know what? It might be my reaction. Let me calm down. All right? It's gonna be. Listen.
Nah, look though, but I told Dez that we gonna talk later. You feel me? And get it all sorted and shit. Like.
So we got to understand the dynamic that's being built up here, right? This was on April 3rd when the Song Wars thing was happening. The chat loves some good content. The communities love some good content.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, is this a play y'all running? It's working.
They love some good banter. They love some good beef. They love some good back and forth. So when this guy Cuffham is playing into it and he's like, yo, come on, let's do some disses. Why are these guys not showing up? Everyone is on this guy Cuffham's side because they're like, yo, if they mess with Dez, they're like, yo, hop on there. We want to see you. We want to see you, drop some bars. We want to see you go back and forth because they are here for the content. They are kind of here for you. But if being there for you means that they get less content, less drama, less beef, less entertainment, then they're not going to be there for you.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, it is fake relationships. You feel me? Like, everybody just taking advantage of one another so they can get the views, so they can get in the algorithm. And now, it's a two-way feelings about this, right? Not trying to be two-faced. If you're a high moral person, you probably value friendship and loyalty. So if I fuck with you, I expect you to fuck with me, broke and bad. But if this is a business relationship, it's like, once I'm gonna fuck with you, but once you ain't got it no more, it's like, well, I'm gonna fuck with you later. You feel me? You know that, hey bro, I fuck with you. Then it's like, alright, bro, I'm gonna fuck with you. It's two different ones, two different.
There's a bunch of other options that they can hop over to. So that's the situation. So everyone is like, yo, Cuffham's right. We want some content. We want some back and forth. Well, Dez would reply to the diss track, the scathing diss track that this guy Cuffham dropped towards Reggie, and where he kind of hit at other people in Clover. And this guy, he try-harded the hell out of it, but I'm not going to lie. Like, the diss track, it did hit towards them. So, of course, what's going to happen? Like I said, all of the people in the chat are going to show up to Dez's stream the next time he goes live, and they're going to be like, yo, what the hell? Where's the response at? You gotta drop a response. Well, this was Dez's response on stream.
No, I'm not gonna be the next diss wars. You don't got his time in my. I don't give a fuck. He asked some questions. I'm not dissing nobody, gang. Where I'm from, I think I'm from the home of the diss. I think or some shit. When diss, y'all know what happens after that. That shit infiltrates to real life, and then turns into some other shit. And I want to make real music, bro. I'm working on my deluxe album. I dropped Top 5 Clover the album. I'm gonna drop Top 5 Clover the deluxe. After that, I got some whole other project I'm working on. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir, we don't know what you're saying. She's like, what the hell? He's doing this whole like, nah, you know where I'm from? That turns past distant. Listen, you're not from there anymore. Leave that behind. You're on the internet now. It's like he's yo, I'm not doing this internet stuff. Meanwhile, you pull up his stream. How many hours has this guy been live? Let's run these numbers because I love to run some numbers. All right, so this guy for the month of April, he's averaging 969 viewers. Not bad. That's top 0.
Better than me, shit.
0.11%. That just goes to show you, for you guys that clown people. And this guy streamed 10 hours in April. He really might be in the streets. What the hell is this guy doing? He can't stream for more than 10 hours? This is embarrassing. And I'm looking through his past months. 23 hours streamed in March? 10 hours streamed in February? This is embarrassing. Okay, with all due respect, I don't want to be disrespectful and call him a bum like I would call other people, but I wanted to look up his hours to see that he had a lot of hours and then calculate how many hours he slept.
Some people don't need to stream that much, though. Like, when you already popping for real, I don't think you need to stream that long. And I think that's another misconception right there. Like, people, you gonna get talked about if you either stream too long or you don't stream enough. And I feel like, in my opinion, if you already popping and you already got a name for yourself, you don't have to get on stream for no 6 to 8 hours type thing. You could probably get on there a few hours or whatever, 10 hours a week, 10 hours a month, and still pull in numbers for real because you already up there. Now, if you just a beginner like me or whatever type thing, you might gotta do a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But like, I think it's different for like if you're already up there type thing. Like shit, look at let's say that boy Kai Cenat, he ain't been on stream since 6 months ago. He probably still get paid from stream, you know?
During the day. So if he streamed 8 hours a day, slept for 8 hours, and then, you know, planning content, I'd be like, yo, you're online. You're not in the streets, but he really might be in the streets. He's only streaming 10 hours. That's like what, averaging an hour stream? Like his last stream was 4 hours, 3 hours.
See, 1.1K view, 1.1K. I think the green is kicking the blue. Oh, max viewers, followers. So 4 hours, 5 minutes, 1,000 viewers, 3 hours, 900, 2 hours. See, people don't even pull in. So there's a lot of people don't pull in these numbers. And you can go on Twitch right now, go to the bottom, and look at folks that been on there for like 8 hours, and they only got like barely 100 viewers, barely 50 viewers. Why? Because they ain't popping it. This dude already, Dez is already popping, so like he can go stream only 10 hours and still pull in numbers like this.
This guy barely streams. Kai Cenat really handing out charity cases.
Isn't that the goal though? Like when you get up there, you're not supposed to work as hard as you worked from the bottom, you know? Keep working, of course, but work smarter, you know? Yeah, I don't know, my opinion.
This guy doesn't want it bad enough. So, you know what? He might be.
I don't think the streaming hours really matter when you're already a popping person.
He's spitting facts. He might still be out there, but he's talking about like, nah, you know, I'm working on some real music. I got an album out there. No, you don't. Like, what are you doing? Streaming is more.
You do got a few songs that are over 1 million views. Like, if you look him up and you look at his songs, there are a few songs he has that are over 1 million views now. I'm not gonna cap, no cap. like, hold on. I ain't trying to glaze or nothing, but there's streamer. I don't know his rap name, so I'm gonna put streaming music. Y'all see it? Look right here. BTB Dez. This was. See, look. And we could listen to one of his songs after. Just to like, cause you know, like I said, I'm not trying to be glazed or nothing, but I'm just keeping it real. He dropped this one 4 weeks ago, 128K, 2 months, 73K. 95K 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 207K. See, this one got 1 million, well, almost 1 million now, 50,000. 602, 299, 29, 271, 1.1 mil, 20K, 1.5 mil, 48K, 79K, 32K, 228K, 34K. He been rapping for a minute. I don't care. He been rapping for a minute. He ain't got no bullshit numbers. You can kind of see the growth in it too. You can see where it grew. Like this one, 400K 6 years ago. That's like where it started from. It looks, 19K. You can see how it gradually grew though. Like he's not no stagnant rapper. This man is actually growing. He's probably growing the way, you know, everybody wants to see on the internet because we got that popcorn, that microwave mindset. Like, oh, once we see rap, we need to see you pop the next day. Nah, he's actually, you know, he's growing. You feel what I'm saying? And he consistent. Just saying.
More profitable than making music right now. And you're already a streamer. Well, for this guy, and specifically this guy, streaming is going to be more profitable for you. You've already got a boost than making music will. And you're going to make music that has nothing to do with the beefs that you got in streaming, the back and forths, the quote unquote beefs. Because what you don't want it to escalate, it doesn't have to escalate. But this guy's just got some anger issues. And anyway, the chat wouldn't let this go. And they would follow up again. And he would crash out after they were spamming Cuffham's name about a week later.
Somebody came in and said, shut the fuck up with all this, just talk about Cuffham. No, that's what he do. I don't do that. Like stop, bro. We not doing that. I don't want to talk about nobody. Bro, Mama's been here, bro. Been here. Like, every day I go live, am I gonna see that name? Every time I go live, I could just go back to the trenches, bro, and just be doing what I do in the streets. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not gonna say that name all the time, bro. Like, I don't care about Buddy, bro. Like, let Buddy live and win in his own way. I never knew Buddy, gang. Why now in 2026 it's like me and him, like, we don't know each other. We don't speak, gang. Stop saying his name with my name, bro. Let him do him, bro, and let him win. I'm tired of that name. I'm tired of cuz. I don't even know him, gang. Like y'all maybe want to, like, really fight this, bro. Like, real, like, stop, bro. Like, y'all annoying me, gang. That shit's annoying.
That's where, hold on, my fault. That's where I feel like you gotta ignore the chat when they just talk crazy. Just like, goddamn, if I had to say he did or whatever, and certain folks, that's where I'd be like, hey, Ma, do your thing, man. I don't want certain people talking this, whatever. Get them up out of here. But, like, you know, do like say, give them warning. You know, me, I'd be like, hey, nah, you gotta get up out of here, trolls and stuff. You know, some people mental can't handle that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, I would just gotta ignore that shit, man. That's the best weapon you can have. Ignore.
I don't even know Buddy. I don't know Buddy. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I don't know where he's from. I did heard about this. The first time I ever heard about this name was the last Mafia Throne. Everybody knew about him except for me. I don't know Buddy. Like, stop saying his name with my name, bro. Y'all niggas is about him, bro. He probably, like, real, bro. I don't need him name to be doing what I gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Desi. I'm gonna do what I do, man. I'm one of God's favorites, bro. I'm not on that. It's annoying. Damn. I'm not banning anybody's name because I don't feel I need to do that. I feel like we should all be mature and just move past that shit. Y'all come to a Desi stream, come talk about Desi and talk about what you got going on. Stop saying other names. Stop saying other niggas' problems. Stop bringing up other niggas' past in my chat. I don't give a fuck if a nigga live or die. I don't care if he die or live. So stop saying his name. It's not affecting me, bro. I don't care what he say about me. Let him say whatever he want to say. I don't care, bro. I don't care. It's mad annoying because who is he? I'm wavy to like,
Obviously, you can tell he's annoyed. You feel me? I don't think he's saying that, like, towards the person, like, cut from himself. Like, he don't care. Like, it's just annoying. The chat just annoying right now.
Better than him. I don't even like. Why are you trying to make it a thing with me and you, bro? Go with somebody else, bro. Like, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care. Like, nobody cares about you, brother. That's why you need me to care about you. I don't care about you. Like, damn, that is annoying, bro. I'm about to get off live. I don't want to be live. That just cooked me, bro.
The first part is crazy. It's like, yo, every time am I gonna go live? Am I gonna see his name? Now he definitely is, because everybody knows that his name is going to irritate him. So the people that want entertainment, they're like, you know what? We're just gonna.
Yeah, I feel like once the trolls find the old kryptonite, it's like they gotta attack you at that every single time. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know we'll get under his gears. I know we'll get under his gears. I got you now, motherfucker. I got you now. But man, you just gotta ignore that shit, man. Just ignore them folk, man. When you got folks like that in your ear, that's how you know you're successful. Like, people are gonna fuck with you like that unless you ain't successful, or you ain't on the verge of building your plateau and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Spam you with him, because the most entertaining that this Dez guy is the clips that we get. Otherwise they wouldn't clip it, and every clip we've seen of this guy Dez is him crashing out. Well, one of them was him ranting and damn near getting Kai Cenat banned. Another one was him talking just right now that we just saw. Another one was him talking about like, yo, I'm gonna go back to the streets, because people were saying like, yo, why were you DMing Kai Cenat's girlfriend and even messaging her after, or liking her photos? No, he was messaging her before Kai Cenat ever met her years ago. And then why are you liking her photos after her and Kai Cenat broke up? So he damn near crashed out over that. So that's all we've really seen from the guy. I don't know about if he's an entertaining streamer. Like a Reggie, I know that guy is an entertaining streamer. I've tuned into his stream before. I've sat down there. I'm like, okay. So this guy's just going back for, he's like, yo, I could just go back to the streets. And I would have said like, nah, dude, you're on the internet. But like I said, he streamed 10 hours a month. He really might be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He really want to stream, but the streets is what he's about. If you remember that 21 Savage song, you are are an OG. I don't know why, but those lyrics, that 1 foot in, 1 foot out, I've just had that stuck in my mind. I couldn't even name the song for you. I just remember that whole flow and melody of the track, and those lines really stuck with me. So this guy doesn't get it. He's like, oh, am I going to keep hearing his name, ban that guy? No, now people are going to keep spamming his name. What he could have just done if he understood the internet, and this is the thing, you get into a domain, you got to understand the rules. And you're not going to impose your street rules onto the internet. That's like going to a different country and you're like, no, you guys, we're forcing democracy on you, buddy. And you see how that works. But for him, he's trying to be like, yo, I'm enforcing these street rules here on the internet. No, you're on the internet. You're on the internet rules. You should have just either ignored it, or maybe you had your mods just ban it from the chat. And then you just
That's what I say. Just ignore them folks that have your mod gang. You know what I'm saying?
keep it pushing, because you want to pay attention and give energy to the people that are there for you. The people that are just spam and cuff them, they're halfway there for you, but there's people in there that just want to see you.
These are the same people that probably talk shit in your chat, but you see them in person, they want to take a picture with you.
You entertain. And then the crazier part is he gets into like the most annoying New York archetype where he's like, yo, I look better than the dude. I'm wavier than him. Shit, what? What are we even talking about here? What does that have to do with anything? And then if he doesn't know who he is and nobody cares about him, why are...
Yeah, this is so like I said, this is Cuff and Bully, this is offline. Helio Yasin Extras channel if y'all want to take a look at that. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's about right, man. I was gonna cover this David now facing life in prison. I could cover this, right? Let's see real quick. Let's cover this one. This is from a Tozy's channel. David now facing life in prison. Dropped 22 hours ago. Well, by the time I drop this, will probably be on either Sunday or Monday. Tomorrow, whatever. So let's see this one.
To your career, performing at Coachella, rocking viral video after viral video, and even getting your own Fortnite skin. Then fast forward a little bit over a year, and you're on a court.
Oh, that man had his own Fortnite skin? That's crazy. I don't play Fortnite. And if I did, it was way back when it first dropped, probably like the OG for Fortnite. Not the new Fortnite with all this going on.
Courtroom facing life in prison and or worse. So with all the information we have right now, it seems like David threw his life away. He's the singer who went viral for his whole song Romantic Homicide, and he just pled not guilty to charges of taking the life of a teenage girl who vanished last year. So 1 year since she went missing, and around 6 months after she was discovered in an abandoned Tesla that was linked to David, there's finally been some movement towards justice in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. And it's safe to say, I mean, it is not looking good for David right now, considering he's currently looking at, 3 different sets of charges, all of them equally as serious. Not to mention how long it took for the authorities to actually bring these charges forward. I mean, like I said, it's been half a year. So it's safe to say there's been some serious outrage. I mean, people were mad at the police for not immediately throwing David behind bars when everything was first coming out. Since, the overwhelming majority of people who did one Google search realized, this doesn't look good for the guy. But again, these sorts of accusations fall someone forever. And if it did come out that he was not guilty, it would be a terrible look for the police. So, I mean, if there's just a chance that they could be accusing a, massive singer for this horrific crime, that's not one they want to take. But that's not to say that they didn't do anything, because if you look at all the information they just recently released, again, it's not looking good for David whatsoever. And if you saw my last video on this, we saw this arrest coming from a mile away, and thank goodness someone's actually being held responsible for this girl's passing. But if you're not fully aware of what I'm talking about,
It's been going on for almost down there 2-3 years, right? Like, this shit been going on for a minute.
I'll give you some backstory before we go into what's next for David and why he's currently behind bars. So David, or David Anthony Burke, he blew up on TikTok in 2022 when he was making his own music to avoid copyright strikes on his own Fortnite edits. Which sounds ridiculous, but I guess he was trying to circumvent the predatory music labels who saw 3 seconds of their own music being used on some 10-minute YouTube video, and then they claim 100% of the revenue from that video. That's a problem in its own, but that turned out to be a blessing in disguise for this guy, because then he realized, he was pretty decent at making music.
So what did he do? What was his method? That's interesting. Hold on.
And then they claim 100% of the revenue from that. Sounds ridiculous, but I guess he was trying to circumvent the predatory music. or David Anthony Burke, he blew up on TikTok in 2022 when he was making his own music to avoid copyright strikes on his own Fortnite edits. Which sounds ridiculous, but I guess he was trying to circumvent the predatory music. He blew up on TikTok in 2022 when he was making his own music to avoid copyright strikes on his own Fortnite edits. Which sounds ridiculous, but I guess he was trying to circumvent the predatory music labels who saw, 3 seconds.
Chat, someone help me understand that, how he broke that down, because I still, kind of foggy about that.
Of their own music being used on some 10-minute YouTube video, and then they claim 100% of the revenue from that video. That's a problem in its own, but that turned out to be a blessing in disguise for this guy, because then he realized, oh, he was pretty decent at making music. And when all these Fortnite edits started going viral, people started listening more and more to his music. I mean, the dude was basically an overnight sensation because he went from being basically a nobody to having millions of followers, being signed to Interscope Records, performing at Coachella, opening for SZA on tour, and creating music that, wildly popular TV shows was using. And fans loved his personality online, and honestly, some of his songs are decently catchy, so I understand why they blew up. Plus, he recorded and produced some of his early music on his phone, so that also intrigued people and wanting to know how he did all this on just his phone. So I guess he had a cool thing going, but his most popular song being titled Romantic Homicide, and some of his music videos featuring, bodies in cars, that had people's spidey senses tingling when the remains of a 15-year-old
It was that guilt. He was trying to let that guilt out.
girl was found in a Tesla linked to him. Oh, I mean, after seeing that video now, knowing what the allegations towards him are, what kind of self-report is this? This is just unbelievable. And this story is about as horrifying as it gets, because in September of last year, employees at Hollywood Impound, they noticed a foul smell coming from what seemed to be an abandoned Tesla. So when police arrived and searched for the vehicle, they unfortunately found the remains of a 15-year-old girl who was later identified as Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And immediately it was reported that the Tesla was connected to David and had originally been abandoned by his rental home before it was towed to the lot. At the time though, David was actually on his North American tour, and his distance from the tragedy allowed fans to convince themselves that this is just some terrible coincidence that he couldn't possibly be involved in. There's a reason why this channel highlights the internet's most ridiculous moments, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan, the victim, even had a matching tattoo with David, and there was seen photos of him and a girl who looks identical to her. It became harder and harder to ignore the signs here.
As D4VD. Now, when this news came out, nobody thought in the slightest that David was actually behind a cold-blooded. I mean, there's no way that a pop artist who recently skyrocketed to fame would just ruin their life by someone, right?
And as I mentioned in my last video, I mean, once the dominoes started falling in this case, they were really tumbling quickly because people started finding more and more evidence that these two were linked a little bit more together than just some vague pictures, because there were Discord messages and Reddit posts that were reported to be from David and his community that started to make it very obvious that David's fans were at least aware of his interest in underage girls, as well as his connection to a girl by the name of Celeste. So there was even chats with David and a user named Celeste in his Discord server where they were clearly flirting and claiming they were expecting a baby. And yet other Discord users seemed to confidently tell people that David and Celeste were dating. And the worst part is there are a few past messages from people in the Discord server calling him out for his part in Celeste's disappearance and trying to solicit young girls in general. So I mean, clearly this is a horrifying pattern. There were even reportedly a few people in his community trying to get the info out long before Celeste was found. So take these Reddit posts, for example. There were clearly people calling him out. But again, before the discovery of
My G, I think some of the bodies they found on Charles. That's crazy. Folks already knew about it, bro. One thing the internet gonna do, they're gonna discover something before anybody discover it.
Celeste, and I guess even immediately after, lots of people didn't want to believe their new favorite artist could be capable of doing something this horrific. And I guess they were just kind of throwing all the allegations under the rug like it was some witch hunt. Even though, like I mentioned, his discography didn't exactly paint him out to be a saint. If anything, it only really just implicated him. I mean, just look at these lyrics. This doesn't look good whatsoever. But even though he maintained his innocence at the time, or at least wasn't addressing the situation, David still canceled the rest of his tour once Celeste was found. And I said this in my last video that this move made sense even if he wasn't guilty of all this, because, you know, the spectacle that started to build around his story would have made it impossible for a normal show to go on, but certainly it didn't make him look good. But for months, I mean, rumors flew back and forth. The homeowners that David was renting from hired their own private investigators to look into things. Law and crime was
The homeowners hired private. This was this. I mean, it is serious, but like they must what? He must have really been the weirdo. Like that ass takes on like the homeowners sending hire private investigators.
Reporting extensively on this, which unfortunately usually was just more speculation and no real movement. So we didn't have too many answers for a long time. And it actually felt like for a while that nothing was happening. People threw out stupid theories like Celeste had probably overdosed and the crime was more moving her. But regardless, you had a kid that lost their life somehow and was left in a trunk for months. This is as bad as it gets. But finally, on April 16th, David was arrested, and on April 20th, he was formally charged with first-degree murder, as well as for financial gain and of a witness to an investigation. And it was also released that she was essentially stabbed, which is just horrifying. So that completely invalidates the whole ODing speculation. And the LA District Attorney's Office released a statement claiming this, which is nothing short of just horrifying. And it doesn't get better because they also dropped a bombshell to, I guess, seemingly confirm a lot of.
When she threatens to expose his criminal conduct and devastate his music career, when she threatened to expose his criminal conduct and devastate musical career, Burke allegedly aimed her, and y'all know the rest. Too bad. There's the, I don't know that part, y'all. Sat for 4 months until it was found at a tow yard on September 8, 2025. This is horrific and something else that we don't need to say. Committed by the charge is shocking and appalling. To Celeste loved ones, we will get justice you seek and deserve. Yes, that's. What the hell's wrong with this guy, boy?
People's suspicions about David's actions.
Like, how do you take God's blessing and do the most weirdest shit? Like, God blessed you to be in a position, and you just said, "I'm God now." You said, "God gave me this blessing. God gave me this power to survive out here. Do more than survive, to really live." But you want to turn into the devil. What the fuck wrong with this guy? What a fucking weirdo.
All of this is just so beyond disgusting. But they ended the statement by saying, to Celeste's loved ones, we will get the justice you seek and deserve. And it seems like the statements just got worse and worse. They're saying that he was in fact involved with a minor, and that when he blew up, and I guess she threatened to expose him for his crimes, he decided he only had one choice, which I guess was doing this for financial gain, because what they're alleging he was trying to do was save his music career. And it's all just so tragic. A child had to pay for all this, and the dude still lost his career regardless. And the DA also mentioned that a part of the reason all this took so long for them to press charges was the condition of Celeste, and I guess
asked by the BBC why it took so long to make an arrest. How you online interview multiple people, some of whom were whoever and some who weren't.
The cooperation or lack thereof cooperation of some of the witnesses. So just as suspected, they just want to have all of the information possible. And it's safe to say they now have a lot of information. They also found a bazillion gigabytes of the worst possible thing to have on your devices.
Ooh.
So that's not good either. I mean,
boy, you going to jail, boy. Then you put your ass under the prison. Then you disintegrate your ass, boy.
Everything about this case is really alleging that David is the worst of the worst of human beings. So now David is being held without bail, and he's had his lawyers enter a not guilty plea for him on Monday. So I guess the dude is just going out kicking and screaming, because I don't think anyone believes him at this point. I am surprised his lawyers do, or honestly, they're probably just doing their job. And obviously they're going for life in prison, but not only life in prison, they're also going for that step up as well. So again, not looking good for David here. So regardless, I will be following the updates on this case. I might actually show up to the case as well. We'll see. I'm glad Celeste and her family are finally getting some sort of justice, because no kid nor family should ever have to go through something like this. But regardless, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. One moment you...
Yeah, that shit weird, man. Get that, buddy. That man weird. What a weirdo guy. Yeah. Well, man, thank y'all for tuning into the show, man. For shit, so catch you on the next one. If y'all want to catch me on TikTok and be on